Hello everyone. I just wanted to come on here and post just a whole life update since I'm living a completely different life now. Not totally different, but very different with the baby. She just turned 3 months and it's just been amazing. I love it so much. I love it more than anything. And yeah, I'll post some pictures, some more pictures as well. And we moved on May 1st into a 5-acre farm property that we're stewarding, that we kind of went in on with a friend. And yeah, it also has been so incredible. We found the land in October, and so we, all the leaves were mostly off by then, so we hadn't even seen it when it's green and when the leaves are all on the trees. And so one amazing surprise is that there's lilacs everywhere, all over the property. And Spiku. And lilacs are my favorite flower. They always have been. That was my first plant love when I was little. And yeah, it's just feeling so magical. We got our goats here, Tilly and Nettles. They're awesome. They're also 3 months old. And we're getting one more male goat this week. And yeah, so it's exciting. We'll have some milk probably in I don't know, sometime next spring probably. And yeah, I'll give you a little tour as well, but just wanted to come on here and first of all, just thank you all for your support. I've really enjoyed doing this Patreon for the last 4 years. I originally started it with my brother during lockdown, right at the beginning in April of 2020. So yeah, it's taken, it's evolved in so many ways, and some of you have been with me since the beginning, and yeah, it just means so much that you all are willing to support me in this way, and it really helps me stay inspired to keep doing this kind of work. And I love doing these kinds of meditations, and I just feel such a deep calling to offer spaces for people to really feel that deep rest and solace and inner peace. So thank you for being along the ride with me. And yeah, even though I love doing it and I thought I could keep it up, it's of course I didn't know what to expect. I couldn't know what it was going to be like having a baby, and it just hasn't really worked. I apologize. There's been a few that have been late, and I missed doing the last one. So it's just been too hard to have a certain deadline, and she, it's so unpredictable with a newborn. So I just wanted to make the announcement that I am taking a kind of indefinite pause. We'll see if it wants to come back at some point in some way when she has more of a napping schedule. But as of right now, I'll probably keep posting one per month, because I am going to start uploading a lot of these on Spotify and YouTube, so you can access them there as well. But yeah, you can continue supporting, which would be awesome, and you'll still have access to the last 4 years of content, and new content. It just won't have that guarantee of a certain date. But my intention is to continue to do one per month, in the same fashion that I have been. There also just won't be probably such defined themes with the seasons. So it'll kind of just be whatever probably I'm feeling inspired by that month. So that's that, and I'll just give you a quick little tour. So this is kind of the goat area. That's their kind of makeshift shelter right now, but we're building another bigger one right there. And say hi, guys. They're awesome. They hike with us. They hike with us every day and just forage all over the property, and they just follow us everywhere. Here's one of the little rabbit houses. I don't know where the rabbits are. There's 2 rabbits back here. And then the rainwater catchment. And the first thing we built here was the composting toilet. So we gotta take care of our shit, right? And this is kind of all gonna be like the, kind of just like the chill camping. There's a lot of spots to camp, but this is kind of the first spot we're gonna be building out for the retreats. So we're still doing our Sacred Rest retreats, where we have usually anywhere from 1 to 3 people. Here is the little bell tent, so I'll post an update when I get it more decked out in there. We'll have like a queen bed and everything in there, and nice little meditation zone. Show you the composting toilet. Still gotta beautify it, but pretty cool. And yeah, lilacs are just everywhere. There's our room right there, the slider. And our good friend Eric, who purchased the house, did an entire remodel. It was a very old looking kind of 1980s modular house. So I'll give you a peek inside too. But here's a little more of the view. We're right against the foothills, which is super awesome. We're by Left Hand Canyon, which is great because we're much closer to where we get our spring water. We used to drive an hour, and now we are more like 35 minutes away. And we're right on basically the edge of Boulder. We're like only 5 minutes from kind of downtown North Boulder, and then 10 minutes from downtown Boulder. And even cooler, we're only 10 minutes from Lyons, which is a really sweet kind of mountain town on the way to Estes Park. So we're closer to Rocky Mountain as well, Estes Park. I'll show you some of the gardens here. We just did this one, tomato garden. We've planted probably like 20 some fruit trees all over. There's a couple right here. Asian pears, apples, cherries, raspberries, blackberries. Here are the little bunnies. They're so cute. They're all cuddling right now, except for one. Hi, guy. And so what's really cool about this is it's often called a chicken tractor. So you can put chickens in here as well. But basically we move them around, and so you'll see here, you'll see the grass right there. So they eat the grass and kind of gently till it and poop and pee, and so you're just naturally tilling the land and improving the soil. And so we'll just keep them in one spot for a few days, and then we've been changing or converting the lawn there into garden beds. So kind of different experimental beds. This one we planted cover crops. Cover crops are a great way to improve the soil. So you know, plant a bunch of different seeds, whether it's clover or some kind of wheatgrass, and then eventually you just chop it all down and just let all that plant matter go back into the soil. And yeah, I think that's one of the best ways to improve the soil. And then we're probably going to build about 3 more beds. But this mulch is really cool. We found a mushroom producer in town, and so this is a substrate. So we feel like it's going to be a really good mulch. And then we use a lot of wood chips as well and straw. And the wood chips are great because you'll see over there, you can get massive truckloads of wood chips dropped off for free. And they're really excited about it too. So it's a win-win and super great for the soil, especially out here. You definitely want to have the soil covered because when it's exposed to the sun, it just loses all the nutrients and water and everything. So yeah, you can kind of see the long driveway there. There's a whole huge pasture. So we're kind of at the back of the property right now, and that's all, it's like a big 5-acre rectangle. And so we're kind of building out little paths, and we're going to plant a lot of more trees in the pasture, which is kind of just like a way of gardening that makes more sense to us, or having a pasture where there are trees and gardens kind of interspersed instead of just one big open field that you would graze. So we'll still, have animals grazing it, but we're going to be planting trees as well. So let me think. Oh yeah, I'll show you the house real quick. A lot of crap out here right now, but let me show you the front of the house real quick. Just set up another rainwater catchment there. Yeah, it's a little 1,000-square-foot house, which feels really good just to simplify. And I'm sure many of you saw the house we were in before, which was amazing, but a lot to manage. It was a big 5-bedroom house. So still setting a lot up. We're still waiting for our countertops and shelving. Hello. But yeah, everything's pretty new. I'll give you a little peek of the baby, because why not? She's sleeping. So cute. Yeah, just a bathroom here. Nice view of the goats and the rabbits there. And another spare bedroom and all of our weird fermentation experiments. Office. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, please, would love to hear any comments from anyone, or just hear how you all are doing and what you're up to, and would love to keep weaving together. Thank you so much.